What is up, everybody? How's it going? And welcome back. So we're back on these two Tidradio TD-H3s that I got from Tidradio Direct. Sent them to me. So the program software, I wanted to do a quick little video showing how you would want to program a Ptt ID on these two radios. So both of these radios I've already programmed, but you can program through the USB-C charge port on the side of the radio. You can program through the K1 connector, as well as you can program by turning the Bluetooth on. So how I set up the Ptt ID is you're going to want to go to Tidradio's page, just tidradio.com, and you're going to want to click on programming, and it's going to pop up an option. You click on the TD-H3, and it's going to give you let me take it out of the tripod. It's going to give you a zip file, which is going to allow you to install all three of these. So H3 is just the unlocked mode, which is both. And then you have the ham, and then you have the Gmrs versions. So when you open this, I'm going to plug the radio in through a USB-C cable right into the computer, and we are going to load this file, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There we go. We got it plugged in. It's plugged in through the USB-C port on the side, which I did program both of these through that. Here's the OEM software. We're just going to read. And I've noticed this doesn't work through Chirp. You have to do it through here. I'm not sure why, but that's the way it works. So we're going to blow this up. I'm not really sure why these companies can't just fill the whole screen, but they don't. So you want to go up to Edit, and then DTMF, and then right here, the Ptt ID starting, you're going to want to put your code, your 4-digit code or whatever your code is. And then you don't need to put a self ID or anything like that. And then you need to put check the DTMF side tone, and then you click OK. And then what you would do is you would just rewrite it back to the radio. If I minimize this and show you guys Chirp, which I programmed these radios through Chirp. I did not program the frequencies through the OEM software. And all I did with the OEM software was update the Ptt ID. I had the same issue with the full-size TD-H8. You had to do the same thing. I used Chirp to program this with all the 199 frequencies, and then I used the OEM software to integrate and force the Ptt ID and DTMF codes to work. So right here, unlocked, because I have these radios completely unlocked. So this is my Chirp file right here, and it's got 199 frequencies in it. This was actually the file I took from the H8. If you go in here, in settings, DTMF, it looks exactly the same. Ptt ID starting, BOT, 2802 is my code. For some reason, though, it wouldn't apply. And I think it's because on the OEM software, you can leave this ID code blank. On Chirp, it will not allow you to leave it blank. And I think that's why it would not implement on Chirp. But you can go through here, and I changed the settings and everything. I still need to put the FM channels and, FM radio channels and stuff like that. But just a quick little video on that. Hope the information is helpful. What else I want to do is I want to do a small little comparison on size differences between these Tidradio TD-H3s and the old style UV-5G, which is identical to a UV-5R. So, give me a second, guys, and I'm going to move the laptop out the way. Alright, so I got you guys back on the tripod, and the laptop is sitting over there in the corner, right there. Alright, so I noticed a few differences. These two radios, the TD-H3 and the UV-5G, or the standard old style 5R, they are pretty close to the same form factor. The difference is that the TD-H8 stock battery is a 2500 milliamp, where the stock battery on a UV-5G or a UV-5R is an 1800 milliamp. So main differences are the TD-H3 is taller in height. So if I put it where they're even, we're talking, I don't know, a quarter an inch taller, maybe that, if that. The differences, though, is the UV-5G and the 5R, they're very, very wide. They're a lot wider. They're shorter in height. They're not very thick. Where the TD-H3 is quite thick, it is a little bit taller, and it's narrower. So this guy is 2 inches wide from both sides. Up here, down here, it is 1 3/4. The height from the top of the knob is 4 1/4 inches. If you do just the height of the radio itself without the knob, you're talking 3 inches and 7/8 of an inch. And thickness without the belt clip is 1.5 inches wide or thick. With the belt clip, at the very top of the belt clip, we're talking 2 inches at the top of the belt clip. UV-5R or the UV-5G, just the body alone, well, let's just start from the top. So it is 2 1/4 inches wide at the top. At the bottom, it is 2 1/8 wide. Height from the top of the volume knob to the bottom of the radio is 4 1/4 inches. From just the top of the radio to the bottom of the radio, it is 3 1/4 inches, or 3 3/4 inches, I'm sorry. Then the thickness from the side without the belt clip is 1 1/8 of an inch, and with the belt clip, it is 1 3/4 inch. So I do not know if they're going to have bigger batteries for this, for the TD-H3, but the UV-5G, 5R, they do have bigger batteries, which makes it even bigger than this guy. So just want to do a quick little comparison between the two. So if you guys like the form factor of the UV-5Rs or the UV-5Gs, you might want to look and check out this TD-H3 from Tidradio. It's actually, they're pretty nice radios. They actually function really well, even with the little whip antennas that they come with. And this kit also came with the airband antennas as well, which is pretty nice. 120 megahertz to 300 megahertz. I will leave links and information down below if you guys want to go check these out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I just decided to leave the tall battery on this radio for the time being. But that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! And this is a very nice little kit, by the way. For $75, not a bad kit at all. And they do have the Gmrs version.